So yesterday, I was speaking with one of the young women, and she just shared with me, like, I am so tormented. I don't want to live anymore. I mean, this person is married, works, looks good on the outside, but she said, I'm so tormented in my mind. And this links to OCD, right? And good thing she found out what it is, OCD, because a lot of people are don't even know they have it, or they don't, and they think they're crazy and they're alone. But in any condition or addiction you might have, there's always people who are suffering, maybe silently, but just not talking about it. And I had compassion on her, but I said, you are not your OCD. Do not give it power. And as we sat with her, because she was so in her mind, she was constantly battling and battling, doing this and talking about this, and rethinking and touching things and touching things. And like, if I don't touch things, if I don't do this, something will happen to somebody else and they get hurt. And she's so tormented. I'm coming from religious background, and I'm coming from a lot of personal development, inner child work, all that stuff. And I know that the pain of like being so caught up in your mind that you don't want to live, and you start identifying with your mind. You think that those thoughts are you, and you give them power, but the thoughts that you have are not you. So the very thing that you can recognize those thoughts shows you that this is not who you are. So I sat with her and I said, wait, okay, you're thinking those things. I know it's painful. I know it's tormenting, and you're tired of hiding it. I said, let's go back to the moment where the original thought paralyzing you in fear, if you don't do or say or something, it will cause somebody a harm. And she remembered the moment in her life when she was a kid and she was watching some kind of video, and this thought came and told her to do something, and then it felt like it overpowered her, and she started doing it, and she started touching things. If I don't touch things, this will happen to my family, or and I'm not minimizing it. But the very thing that she was able to find the thought where it just entered, and she believed that. She started obeying it, it started controlling her, and over the years it built up on more thoughts, and then she started feeling guilty. If something happens to another person, it's her fault because she thought it. But I said, wait a minute. Your thoughts are not you. The very reason you can see your thought, it is not you. Who is real you? Who are you before those thoughts came into your life, before you identified with your gender, with your age, with your culture, with your religion, with your status, with your career? Who were you prior to any thoughts? And whose thoughts are they? A lot of thoughts are coming from our programming, from our childhood, from our past, from our teachers, and we take them as their own, and from our parents, and they play in our mind, and they create our identity because we believe our thoughts, and we start living out our thoughts. And I'm very passionate this year for my own life to just becoming real, just becoming authentic, just still after all the work I did, like even to let go of all this idea of this personal empowerment coach. I just want to be me, real authentic me, and still not hide things that I don't show in public, crying days, giving up days, thinking I should be or should become something, someone, or I should get validation from people. Where is this coming from? Like, where is this coming from that people should applaud you, that you have to make certain income to be somebody in this world? So authenticity is to realize that you're not your thoughts, you are not anything that you identify with. It's just you are the original you, the I am, before you put everything else to it. I am Olga, I am this age, I am the coach, or I am a mother, or I am come from this culture. The real you is free, is spontaneous, is curious, is full of joy, is full of creativity. It's this spiritual essence of you, peace, love, and joy. It's inside. The kingdom of God is inside, you know. And we sat with her, and we were able to separate her thoughts that torment her from reality, because she believed a lie. And we, you know, she coming from a spiritual background, we took authority of a spirit of fear, and we said, you're safe. There's nothing wrong with you. And your thoughts, they do not cause somebody else's harm. Your thoughts only can harm you, because they actually poison your blood if you think negative or detrimental thoughts. And there's some things you can find online proving that your thoughts are not yours. And that's why spending time in meditation, being in stillness and silence, and being to question every thought that comes into your mind and everything that you believe in yourself is so important. Because once you dismantle this fake persona, that the masks that you wear, the labels and titles, you will realize that the whole time it was not you. It was not you. And she thanked me. She said, thank you so much. I feel so much better. It's like you get caught up in this loophole of negativity, and then you give this OCD power, and you say it controls me, it has power on me. You know, what we focus on and what we give our attention to, it becomes stronger. And you are not OCD, you're not your addiction, you're not anything. You are everything that was before that. You know, we are a spark of divine. We're children of God. Just, Guys, this year I devote to just become authentic, just to catch every thought that paralyzes me in fear, and take it captive, and question it, and every time I try to please people or shrink my light, or have certain expectations of myself, like, where are those coming from? Question everything. Because in the end, if you realize you are not a victim, you are not a product. In some way you are a product of your society and stuff, but you gotta realize that you have power, you have authority over who you choose to show up as in this world. And if something that's paralyzing you in fear, something that shrinks your light, something that makes you play small, not wanting to leave, you know, feeling like not good enough, is there choking life out of you, you have authority to dismantle it, take authority over it, and undo the damage that has been done to your true authentic self. To be authentic is to be original, to be everything you were before you lost your light, before identified with your addictions, your problems, your, you know, culture, labels, everything. To be authentic is just to speak what's on your heart, to not identify with your attachments to your beliefs, to your, you know, culture, to your job, to your age, is to be true to yourself, and to realize that you are God incarnate. God lives in you, through you. And imagine him playing small through you and identifying with all the crap that dims your light. To be authentic is to be playful and real, and be true to yourself. Have a great day, guys.